And welcome to Nancy's Neighborhood. And this has really been a day for me. And I hope not for you all as much as bad as it's been for me. But pouring down rain this morning, left my cell phone at the foot of the bed, at the house, got to the shop. I had no computers and no phone, so I had to go back home and get my cell phone so at least I could communicate with people. So I hope your day started out better than mine. I still have no phone at the Red Ribbon and no computers at the Red Ribbon, but hopefully that will get better. And the last show we had Dan Hartman on, who is our city forester, the urban forester, and he was talking to us about this contest they're having. And I happened to tear this out of the banner so that you all can see. You need this form, or you need Dan's phone number, and his phone number is 593-5660. And the reason you need this is because right now we're having a contest for the most unique tree in Cleveland, inside the city limits of Cleveland, the most unique tree. So just look out your front windows and your back windows and see if you have one of those unique trees. Take a picture of it and then get this form, or call Dan and they'll get this form to you so you can fill out where the tree is, who's submitting the tree, who is speaking for the tree, and then these will be selected. They must be postmarked by 5 o'clock on Monday, April the 10th. So you don't have much time to do this, folks, but there's bound to be a unique tree in your neighborhood somewhere, surely to goodness. Now, I have some other announcements that I need to make. Lee University Drama Department is presenting Oliver. Now, here's something, folks, that I really wish everybody wouldn't have their plays, their spring productions, the same time. And I know there's nothing you can do about it. You just have to fit it into the calendar. Saturday night, Charleston did Shrek Jr. at Walker Valley. Also, there's another one that I'm going to tell you about in a minute was going on, and the Lee Drama Department's Oliver was going on. It'll be going on also April 1st and 2nd, which we've missed, and then the next weekend, April 6th through the 8th, the performances are at 7:30 in the Dixon Center. And for more information, call 614-8360. And tickets for that are $15 for adults and $10 for children and seniors. And I'm not making a promise, but some of you Encore students may get in free like you're a full-blown Lee student. I'm not sure. Now, the Bradley Central High School Drama Department is doing Romeo and Juliet. Yes, that's Shakespeare. I know. It's also a tragedy. But anyway, they're doing it April 6th and 7th at 7 p.m., April 8th and 9th at 2 p.m., with a special performance on April the 4th at 7 p.m. And these are all, I mean, they've already been doing it this past weekend they did it. The play is set in modern times with music from the Dave Matthews Band, Usher, the Piano Guy, and the Killers. And so this should be very interesting, but it's a modern day Romeo and Juliet. And Lindsay Smith Bell is the director of this, and I know she's worked very, very hard with these students, so I hope you will go and support them. So that's 3 things that went on this weekend, 3 dramas that I would like to have seen all 3 of. Didn't see any, but I will get to some of these others. The Kay McDaniels Tennis Clinic registration started April 1st, so if you're interested, 614-8000, and you all have heard my little speech on that. Carryover sports like bowling, golf, and tennis are wonderful. Team sports are great. They teach sportsmanship. They teach working together. They teach a lot of things. But after you graduate from high school, if you don't go on and play sports in college, then it's very tough to round up enough people to have a football team or a baseball team or a basketball team and then have an opposing team. But you can play golf by yourself. You can hit a tennis ball up against a wall, and you can go bowling by yourself. So those are great carryover sports, not often mentioned in the sporting area of your high schools because of the fact they're not self-supporting like football and basketball are. So they always rely on the funds from football and basketball to support those carryover sports. But they are carryover sports, and as a former PE teacher, I want to tell you I think they're very important. Cleveland State will hold its 9th annual Environmental Awareness Fair on April the 8th from 10 to 2. And for more information, you can contact Tracy Wright. You know, if anybody ever asked me, what does Tracy Wright do at Cleveland State, I'd say everything. She just does everything. But her phone number is 473-2341. So call her if you're interested in the Environmental Awareness Fair that will be there on the campus on the 8th. Now, Lee University is having military appreciation baseball games on Saturday. That's this Saturday. and the festivals begin at 1. It's a doubleheader between Lee Flames and Union University. One game will be at 2, one game will be at 5, and a donation of $5 is suggested. They'll also have T-shirts for sale and et cetera, et cetera. So that's just, something for you to do Saturday if you'd like to. Senior Living Expo will also be at the mall on April the 8th from 9 until 12:30. It's a free event. The event will feature live cooking events, redback hymnal singing, and there'll be health and vision booths, plus nutrition and finance information and more. And it's free at the Brady Square Mall from 9 until 12:30 Saturday. And then, I think this is real interesting, folks. 25 years ago, the students at Cleveland State buried a time capsule to celebrate their 25th anniversary. Well, on April the 10th, they're going to dig it up. At 11 o'clock, they're going to dig that one up and see what all was put in there 25 years ago. And then they're going to bury the one for the 50th anniversary, which we're having right now, that they will probably dig up in another 25 years. So if any of you are interested, it's going to be at the end of the Student Center, the north end of the Student Center. That's going to be at 11 o'clock. Now, Parks and Rec is having their Old Time Hall of Fame banquet on the 15th of this month, and tickets are $25, have to be purchased before the 12th of this month. So you can call Parks and Rec at 479-4129. And then the Athens Community Theater, here we got another play, folks, and it's another serious play. What can I tell you about these serious plays? Somebody do me a comedy, please. This is Steinbeck's Of Mice and Men, and it's at the Athens Arts Center through the 21st through the 29th of this month. And for more info, 423-745-8781. And then Friday, the 21st, will be the Polk County Ramp Festival. Now, that's not like a ramp you walk on. That's like a ramp you eat, which is like an onion. And they'll have bands, the New Gap String Band and Cannon Creek. They're going to have white beans, fried taters, and ramps will be served with cornbread. And Saturday's event will begin at 11. Friday night's event begins at 7. Now, if you have a druther, folks, I'd rather you come to Cherries Jubilee that night, and then you can go to the Ramp Tramp the next day. The Bill Norwood Veterans Service Award is going to be presented on Memorial Day, May 29th, but nomination forms are available at the Veterans Office. You can call my friend Joe Davis there at 728-7149, and the forms have to be completed before May 12th. Now, y'all are out there thinking, why in the world is she telling us these May events? Folks, did y'all realize how fast March went? And I have a feeling April's going to go just as fast. Now, I want to talk to you a minute about, we have some authors in the area who have written books. House of the Dead by Elizabeth Wilson. It's available on Amazon. She's a Tennessee Wesleyan University graduate. Lilac Dreams by Bonnie Hathcock. I got this one, and I haven't started it yet. I can't wait to. It's a beautiful looking book. Bonnie's a lovely, lovely lady. Lives here in Cleveland. And this is called Lilac Dreams, My Journey from a Sewer Drain to the Boardroom. Really, really interesting. It's an autobiographical work by Bonnie, and I've read a little bit of it, just snippets, and it's really, really good. And I had Ken Phillips on with me with his first book, and now this is his second book, Echoes of Skeletons Past, and I just started it yesterday, and I didn't want to put it down. It's really, really good, and it's also available on Amazon. His first book was Comes the Awakening, and it was really good too. So we've had Ken on with us. He works at Cleveland State. He used to be a principal at Taylor Elementary, taught in the Bradley County system for a while. So if you want to go on Amazon and get either one of those books, that's great. Spencer Culbreth, who is retired now from Cleveland State, has written the 50-year history of Cleveland State. Hopefully I can get Spencer on here with me before too long so he can tell us about his new book. I was listening to the radio the first time I came into town this morning, and the Tennessee Valley Railroad Museum, and we've had that gentleman on with us. He's talked about all the things that they do, and that's really a fun thing. But the Thomas the Train will be there. They'll be having Thomas the Train April 22nd, 23rd, 29th, 30th, and 6th and 8th. And so this is really good. And for more info, you can call 866-468-7630. And they've had a lot of neat things. I think they've got an Easter excursion going right now, too. Not sure what that involves, but let me see if I can remember it. TVRail.com is their website, and you can go there and it shows you schedules of all the things that they do. A lot of other things are coming up, folks, that are exciting. The 16th annual J.A. Bowl-a-thon. Any of you that would like to sponsor me for $5 in this, I'd be more than happy to sell you a ticket. You can come by the Red Ribbon. Empowering Women will be April the 20th. Relay for Life around the squares the 29th. Civitan Special Olympics the 22nd. Chalk the Walk is April 22nd. And then I want to get a real spiel in for this one. This is Go Green in 17. This is Cherry's Jubilee for this year. It will be April 21st. Tickets are available at the Cleveland Bradley Chamber because this is an event of the Allied Arts Council of the Cleveland Bradley Chamber of Commerce. So tickets are available there, or they're available at the Red Ribbon. And the event starts at 6 o'clock on Friday night. We have 9 caterers, and I will try to tell you who those are in the next couple of shows. We have 9 caterers, and we will have adult beverages and non-adult beverages, and a lot of wonderful, wonderful pieces of furniture and other art items that have been donated by our local artists. So I hope you all will come out. The event starts at 6 o'clock at the Museum Center, and tickets are $25 if you buy them before the event, $30 at the door. So that's Cherry's Jubilee, April 21st. And I think that's just about all I have to tell you about. So we're going to go to a commercial break, and then I'll be back with my first guest. So don't go away. Be sure you watch our commercials and support our sponsors because they help pay the bills. So don't go away. We'll be right back.